Happiness, is it a real or mundane thing that we look forward to or eventually experience in our lifetime? Or is it the feeling that is expressed whenever we achieve something nice or purchase that thing we have been dreaming or thinking about? I sometimes wonder if happiness can be experienced continuously, or must we conclude that we can never be happy? In today's world, many of us think that having the ability to buy whatever we want will bring us true happiness. However, in my experience, I know that this feeling is only temporal. Imagine as soon as you drive a brand new car out of a car dealership, you're already thinking about a better model or a brand you should have bought but can't afford. The other day, I was listening to Otto Brooks, a Harvard University professor, and he spoke about the fact that true happiness is a combination of three things: enjoyment, purpose, and satisfaction. To appreciate happiness, he mentioned that it requires, a bit of suffering, loss, or grief. Satisfaction, which is an element of happiness, is the greatest element of life that we always want but can't keep. But an appropriate theory it thinks can truly make us happy is that true satisfaction does not equal halves, car, fame, and so on. But true happiness comes when you can divide your halves by your wants. In mathematics, the lower the numerator in comparison to the denominator, the higher the end result. But if the denominator is greater than or close to the numerator, then the result will either be a whole number or less than 1. So basically, to manage your halves, you have to decrease your wants so you can produce a higher outcome. The secret to true happiness is not to have more to be satisfied, but to want less. We need to learn to want what we have and not think to have what we want. So the idea to want the things on our bucket list, as an example, should be changed or modified to renounce the cravings for those things on our bucket list. We should mentally program our brain to be happy whether or not the things on our bucket list come to fruition or not. As we crave lasting satisfaction, we might want to ask ourselves if there is anything that will give us stable satisfaction. And to me, the answer is yes. But it is not money, it is not power, not pleasure, not fame. The 4 things that I think can give you true happiness are faith, family, where true joy really lies, true friendship as well, where we have relationships that are mutually beneficial, not giving each other physical things, but having someone to rely on. And it might be your good work or job that we do on a daily basis and then gets rewarded for doing it. For me, as a Christian, staying in faith and keeping God first is the key to being truly happy. Matthew 6:33 paraphrase talks about seeking God first, and everything we seek or need will be added to us. So basically, if I serve God or put God first, then I don't need to bother myself about all these material things that only will bring temporal joy.